Now this is the last chapter related to vectors. It's chapter 7. It's in volume 2 book. It's called vector product. It's not the same as the dot product. When I say vector product, and a result, and my result is a vector. So I'm doing a product of two vectors, and the answer is a vector. So we call the vector product. But first, before I do this, I want just remind about the space orientation in this case. Here I'm working, as we said, in the space. I'm at IJK, the autonomous system, but on a space. And this is my positive sense. Yani, I have IJK. When I'm going this way, yani opposite to the clock, it's positive sense. When I'm going to the clockwise, it's negative sense. Okay, so space orientation, I have it like this, IJK, and it's positive. What does it mean? It means if I do I vector j, it gives me k. So إذا أنا بحط هون I vector j, يعني the vector product, it gives me k. هلا I will give you the definition of the vector product. يعني j vector k I. Now if I go opposite, إذا عملت for example I vector k, هلا you understand more what I'm doing when I'm doing the application, so don't worry. I vector j, and I'm going in the opposite sense, so it's minus what j. Okay, but I will do more application, like you will see it during the video and during the online session. Now, definition of a vector product. Let U and V be two vectors in space. We call vector product of U by V. The notation here U مثل الهات, like this, مثل V, vector V. It's a new vector W. It gives me, as I told you, a new vector. So U vector V gives me a new vector W, but this vector has properties, has definition. What are the properties of this vector? Such that W is, what is its direction? W is orthogonal to U and V. يعني when I do U vector V, W is perpendicular to UV. كأنه بدنا نقول W is perpendicular to the plane formed by U and V. Since UVW is a direct, يعني أنا مش دايما direct, يعني UVW it's up, it's not down. يعني أنا UVW is يعني and the positive sense. And what will be the, I don't have miss here, like there the vector product. هنا magnitude of the vector W, يعني magnitude of U vector V هي magnitude of U times magnitude of V times sine of the angle between U and V, مش cosine. وانتبهوا مش U vector V magnitude of U vector V. بال preceding chapter كان نقول U dot V هي magnitude times cosine. لا هون عم نقول magnitude of U vector V, it's magnitude of U times magnitude of V times sine of U of the angle يعني between U and V. We'll see this formula more in the application. Okay, now so هلا قلت لكم هودي when I say I vector j gives me k. إذا قلت أنا k vector j عم مشي بالقلب, what is the vector orthogonal to kj هو I, so it's minus I like opposite. Now I vector I is 0. ليه؟ لأنه I and I they are collinear on the same line. So if I have collinear vectors, ما هن they don't form a plane. نحن قلنا when I do a vector product, okay, the vector product will give me another vector and it's perpendicular to the plane formed by the two other vectors. But as a AB and AC, they are on the same line, they don't form a plane. That's why I cannot talk about a vector product. So the vector product of AB by AC is equal to vector 0. So دايما بس إذا عنا collinear vectors, the vector product is 0. انتبهوا vector 0 مش 0 without a vector sign. Okay, هونيك الدوت product it gives me an answer like a number 3, 4, 5. لا, the vector product gives me a vector. Okay, so all the time if I have collinear vector, even if they are parallel, AB parallel to CD, it gives me a vector product 0. Okay, بدهم يكونوا they intercept و they are not collinear تكون عندي a vector product. Let's move now. 3 properties. We have the first one, U vector V رح تعطيني minus V vector U, عم شي بالقلب. I know that U vector V plus W as I'm distributing U vector V plus U vector W. بس إذا عندي 2 U vector V, it's the same as U vector 2V. It's something very simple. هيدي كتير مهمة. How do we find the area of a triangle using the vector product? The area of a triangle, we have 3 formulas. عنا 3. Area is equal half. Okay, يا باخذ مثلا AB factor AC بستخدم magnitude أو CA factor CB magnitude أو half magnitude of BA factor BC هون magnitude. okay, and then how we're gonna calculate نحن ال AB factor AC الفورمولا هي بعد هون الهاف هاف هي magnitude of AB times magnitude of C times the sine between the angle اللي هي BAC. okay, so area of the triangle we will use the application during the online session. هذا الشابتر هو كله formulas. I know the formula, I can do it. It's very simple and very easy. and you see during the online session it's very simple. لكن هون we said هلا if I have how do we prove مثلا هون how can I prove that points are collinear and the points are on the same line using the vector product? If I do AB vector AC and it's 0, it means the points are collinear and the points are on the same line. okay, and how do we find the vector normal to a plane? if ABC form a plane تبعتوا عم نقول ABC form a plane يعني منهم collinear يعني إذا أنا عندي A B C form a plane. How do you find the normal vector to the plane? كيف بدي الاقي الفector perpendicular to the plane? I do AB vector AC لأنه the vector product of two vectors will give me a vector perpendicular to AB and AC يعني AB vector AC the answer بده يعطيني vector هيدا الvector is the normal vector to the plane ABC. As I said properties but we will use it during the online session. بعد عندي remark and that's it, I'm done. هيدي كتير مهمة هيدي remark. The vector product of two vectors having the same origin does not change if the extremity of one of them moves on a parallel line to the other vector. شو يعني؟ يعني إذا أنا عملت OB vector OC أوكي هي ذاتها مس OB vector أنا C عم زيحها parallel على ال OB صارت دي. It's the same that OB vector OD again. So OB vector for example OD okay بعمل parallel line على OB هاي هي and I can move D as much as I want here. فيني أحطه هون فيني أسميه OM فيني أحطه هون ON. So D is moving on the parallel line to OB. It's the same vector product يعني OB vector OC هي ذاتها OB vector OD هي ذاتها OB vector OM the same as OB vector ON كله the same لأنه I'm moving C or I'm moving D on a line parallel to OB, so it's the same, and that's it. That's it. This is a vector product. It's very easy. Hela, you will see during the online session when we are doing the exercises, you'll see that it's very easy. But I just need to memorize the formula, and that's it. Okay, guys, that's it.